guys, it's your girl Tina. I want to go ahead and shout out Kim R King 54 on Twitter. She was one of the first ones to ask me to do an update on the whole Nina Simone situation. So if you guys remember back in 2012 when it first came out that Zoe Saldana was going to be playing Nina Simone, I did a video on it and I spoke about the entire situation. And I've noticed that video's been getting a lot more hits and a lot more comments now that everything is back out. So I spoke on this 4 years ago. Honestly, like I said back then, I did not agree with Zoe Saldana playing Nina Simone because my thing is they're not the same complexion. They don't have the same features. And if you have to put prosthetics on somebody and a Party City afro wig, that means they're not right for that role. You know what I'm saying? So now what's going on? The reason why this is back in the limelight is because the Nina Simone trailer has dropped. And a lot of folks are going in on the trailer. Wendy Williams spoke about it. A lot of folks are calling out Zoe and going off on her, saying that she's performing in blackface. Nina Simone's estate even cussed out Zoe Saldana. I mean, the whole situation is crazy. Now, as of today, Nina Simone's daughter has come out defending Zoe and saying that it's not really her fault and that, you know, she's still going to support her. Like I said in my previous video, I have no issues with Zoe. At the end of the day, Zoe went up for a role, she auditioned, and she was booked. If we want to get mad, you can't get mad at the actor or actress. That's what actors and actresses do. If they feel like they can, you know, play the role, if they feel like they can play a part and they can bring their acting chops to it, they're going to go out and audition. It's up to the casting directors in Hollywood to get people who fit that role. You know, the thing that bothers me is I really feel like Hollywood is really trying to get rid of dark-skinned women when it comes to featuring them in TV shows and movies, okay? Now, they have plenty of roles for dark-skinned men. I see dark-skinned men in roles all the time, but when it comes to dark-skinned women, it seems like it's just not an option. And I've spoken about this over the years. If you guys remember, I spoke about this during the Jim and the Holograms movie debacle. The girl that they were going to have play Shayna was a biracial girl. And we clearly watched the cartoon in the 80s. And we all know Shayna was a dark-skinned character, but they refused to have a dark-skinned woman play Shayna. And then in the new X-Men movie, they have Alexandra Shipp playing Storm. When we all know Storm was a dark-skinned African woman, but now they have a biracial person playing Alexandra Shipp. You know, and the same thing with Nina Simone. Nina Simone was a dark-skinned woman, very natural, very proud of her natural features. And now you have a black Latina playing Nina Simone and they're giving her a fake nose and, you know, putting on all this brown makeup and, you know, this fake kinky hair. To me, it's just really, really insulting because you have a lot of dark-skinned women who are in the acting profession, who would love these acting gigs, but it's almost like they're just overlooked, you know, but it's almost like they're constantly overlooked. And this is no shade towards, you know, light-skinned women, biracial women. It is very bothersome when Hollywood is always willing to go lighter, but never darker. And if they do need to go darker, they'll just take a light-skinned person and make them darker, as opposed to using a naturally dark-skinned person with those natural features. It's like, it makes no sense to me whatsoever. So I find the whole situation just insulting, but I would never be one to go attack Zoe. I would never go in on Zoe. At the end of the day, she auditioned for a role and she booked it, okay? So the only person that really deserves to get heat is the casting director in Hollywood, who continue to perpetuate this whole light skin versus dark skin thing, and who go out their way to find women who are racially ambiguous or lighter skin to play dark skinned people. And I don't like the fact that it's never the other way around. They would never cast somebody my complexion to play a Beyonce or to play an Aaliyah. Had they made a dark skinned girl play the role of Aaliyah, could you imagine how much hell would have broke out? You know, it's always funny that Hollywood can always go lighter, but they will never make a character go darker. You know, so I just find that just really, really insulting that they have her playing this role. But again, it's no shade towards Zoe. She just went up there to do a job, you know, but it is kind of unfortunate they would rather put her in prosthetics and in a bunch of makeup as opposed to just getting a dark-skinned, natural hair black woman to play Nina Simone. So it's going to be really interesting to see how this all plays out. It's going to be interesting to see if anybody everybody goes to go see this. From what I saw of the trailer, this movie does not interest me in the least. I'm not interested in seeing this movie. I said this 4 years ago, and it's been 4 years, and I'm saying the same thing. Even now with the trailer, I have absolutely no interest in seeing the Nina Simone movie. So anyways, let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this entire situation. Once again, concerning Zoe Saldana playing Nina Simone. Do you feel like she's right for the role and people need to just give her a chance? Or do you feel like this is insulting and they're basically putting her in blackface? So let me know your thoughts. All right, deuces. Hey you guys, it's your girl T. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share my videos. You can also visit Lovelyti.com to purchase any merchandise. Also, don't forget to click the boxes down below to watch any of my previous videos. Talk to y'all later. Deuces.